Good day, gentlemen. Today we are going to install a fuel filter on a Renault Scenic 1.9 DCI. So there we go, DCI. So 1.9 liter turbo diesel. There we go. So I have already installed the fuel filter, as this is the old one. There we go. And it has some sensor at the bottom, which I'm not too sure what that is. And that's some kind of bleed nipple or something like that. So this fuel filter has 5 pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not too sure as why that is. This car has been in an accident and some modifications has been made to it, like the pipes over here and here, as you can see. So there's a new fuel filter. I've been struggling for the past 45 minutes to an hour to get this fuel filter to work, to fill it up. So when the filter is like that, this bleed nipple underneath doesn't work whatsoever. So I don't know in other people's cars, but this one, it's got a pipe over there which is pressing against some part of the chassis or something over there. So that pipe went past through here when you try to lift it up from over there. So this filter just lifts up and clips out, but this one won't, because it is connected or touching over there. So I had to loosen that bolt over there. Then this whole housing with the computer box inside, which is over there, just comes loose, and then it moves over to the one side, and then you can take out the fuel filter. Right, so you need this, what is that, a T40. It says over there T40 CRV. The one side doesn't have a hole and the other side does have a hole. You need the side with the hole because it has a pin over there to fit inside there, to be able to loosen and tighten it. And it is just easier loosening this bolt as well, taking this wiring harness over to the side. So once I did that, I fitted the new filter. As you can see, this is the old filter. This thing, I don't know where this is supposed to be on the new filter because it has no housing for it. It's like a water sensor or something that I've seen on the internet. I'm not too sure. So I just disconnected that and I left the wire lying around somewhere. I think it's over there. There we go. So that is the plug to that. So now you're gonna sit here for 2-3 hours plugging in all 5 of the pipes. That is that one over there feeding from the pump. That is that one sending out to the diesel pump itself. Then the return coming back being this one over here, and these two most probably sending it back to the tank. I'm not too sure. Although I've been struggling for a while to start this thing. I've been googling, YouTubing, trying to figure out how to bleed it, and they told me turn the nipple at the bottom, which is down there. So in the old filter it would be over there, but that didn't work because obviously it's at the bottom. How do you bleed something when it's at the bottom? So what I did was, after some time, I used this bottle, just laid it aside. I loosened this one with the sharp nose pliers, although it is loose now, so I took it from there, I put it inside the bottle, and I asked my son to just turn it on. Zet aan die kar. When he turned it on, the fuel came out. A little bit less than that. Set off. And it didn't overflow before, but now it did. I just plugged it back in. Make sure it goes, makes that noise. There we go. Just keep the wires or the fuel lines up from the alternator, because obviously, as you know, diesel works under heat and compression. It explodes. So there, it's nice and far away from the alternator, and let's give it a go. Just try and start the car there. And there we go. Almost. It's probably because I took out that plug. So he's gonna try again, and hopefully he's gonna be able to get it right this time. Got to replace his engine mountings. So, switched it off and on a few times. I'd say about 2 times. I can actually see the diesel going through this line quite clear, although it is very soapy, it looks like bubble bath though. So now we're gonna start it again, and hopefully it goes. There we go. It starts off like a new puppy. So, this line, take it off. So this line, gotta take it off. Not this one, sorry, this one. Take it off. If you follow it, goes all the way down there. This one, just take it off and just bleed it into a bottle. And once it starts pouring diesel out, then you know, plug it back in, pump it a few times, 2-3 times, and just crank it and it should start.